Hello, welcome back. We're continuing our overarching theme this month of digesting each moment. And this month, or this week, I'm working with the idea of really asking the question how my body feels at this very moment. And just kind of tapping into the body to really allow myself to digest each moment. So, how much my body um, feeling when I'm interacting with something or I'm doing something, and just letting that be a guide for me. And sometimes I think that can take out so much questioning and doubt of how our body is feeling when we can kind of create our own internal calibration of seeing patterns, seeing habits of things that come up for us. Um, some questions I always like to ask for myself are, what sensations do I have that are coming up in my body? Where am I holding something? What feels tight? What feels tense? Um, and I'm moving in a way that feels like I'm supporting myself. So how am I getting out of my car? How am I getting off of my yoga mat when I'm done with yoga? Am I as present off the mat as I am on the mat? And one practice that I like to do for myself is a body scan. And so just this idea of finding a seated position where you can really feel your spine become very aligned. And so you can kind of start to feel the energy kind of evenly moving up and down through the spine. And then I just start at the top of the head and almost like a little sieve kind of going through my body and just kind of over through the head, through the neck, through the shoulders, through the torso, hips, legs. And as you kind of can go through the body, you can notice if there's certain organs that feel like they're talking to you, or parts of the body. If you don't actually know the organ names, you're like, okay, my upper back feels a little tight, or I'm feeling a little tense in my kind of stomach area, this kind of intestinal area. So those are just kind of some things you can kind of think about. A quote that I love by Thich Nhat Hanh, he says, awareness is like the sun. When it shines on things, they are transformed. And I think so many times we have these ailments, we have these things that come up in our body, and sometimes just shedding light on it, just putting more attention on it and just appreciating it for what it is what, even asking it, what are you trying to tell me? And this can be in the form of, sometimes I'll have hip pain. So then I'll just watch, like, how am I sitting? Am I sitting in one hip? Am I, do I have a purse on one shoulder that's kind of dropping me to one side? So I'm just always kind of looking at, like, how do I create that balance again in my body? So again, another way to digest each moment, digest each day for what it is. So play with it, see what you think, and let me know. All right, namaste.